I almost said good morning. Well, the caterers you sent did a beautiful job. I was going to prepare for the wake myself because so many of our friends brought flowers and food, but you took care of everything.
I hope I wasn't intruding. I just, I didn't want you to have to deal with it.
You know, it used to drive Carly crazy the way you would step in and control things. But in a way, she loved it too. I think she adored having someone so powerful and attentive taking care of her. And for all the fighting you two did, Carly always knew she could count on you.
I wanted to take care of Carly. I never wanted anything I did to hurt her.
Yeah, I'm the attorney for Carly Corinthos, trustee. Right, Mrs. Corinthos' ex-husband, who's the surviving legal parent, is... yes, she has a son. It would be really helpful if we could finalize the death certificate as soon as possible so Mr. Corinthos can act freely regarding decisions about the little boy. Right. Okay, thank you very much.
I picked up yours, too.
Thanks.
I figured you might want to wear the single-breasted black suit to Carly's funeral.
What I need to do is find the trustee order for Carly's will, because Sonny is Michael's sole trustee. He also manages a trust that Jason set up, and if I can combine the two...
Why are you doing this right now?
Well, because if I can combine the two, it's easier to manage
Alexis,
one trust
why are you doing this right now?
Because I need to do something, and I don't know what to do.
So you're planning on working instead of going to Carly's funeral?
I think that would be best, yeah.
Best for who? What about Sonny? Don't you think that Sonny is going to need you right now?
Carly's family's grief. I think it was no secret that Carly and I weren't the best of friends.
Well, what about what Sonny's going through?
I think helping Bobby and Sonny through a legal situation and making it easier for them is the only thing that I have to contribute here.
Alexis, Carly's death was not your fault.
I don't belong at her funeral.
Carly's death was not your fault.
I know what happened to Carly and why and who's to blame, and there's nothing else to say.
Well, if that's the way you want it. All right, I gotta go over to L&B. Promise me you're not gonna work too hard?
I promise.
Oh, hey.
Is Alexis here?
Yeah. I was just gonna head over to L&B, but do you need me to stay here?
No, I need to speak to Alexis.
All right. Well, call me if you need me, both of you.
Thanks. Wyndham sent over the suit to my room. I tried to figure out who would send me a suit except for Carly. And she's... well... and I figured it must have been you. Probably figured that the only suit I had was the one that I wore at my trial, and it's wrecked. She wanted me to have something nice for the funeral, is that right?
Yeah.
Who's it supposed to make feel better, Alexis? You, who Carly found in bed with the man she loved, or me, who sent her away, and because of that, she died?
Is Michael home?
I asked Letitia to take him to the park. I haven't told him yet. And I just thought it'd be a good idea for him to be away from here today.
You know, Bobby, we're gonna have to tell him soon before somebody else does.
I know. But you know, he's going to insist that we're wrong. He's going to say he saw Carly in the backyard.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to convince him otherwise, or, you know, he's just gonna go on waiting for her, and eventually he's gonna think he did something wrong. That's why she left. I know how that works. I don't want that for Michael.
Okay. Okay, I know you're right. I mean, I know we have to tell him. I haven't figured out how to do it.
me to tell him? I mean, I'm his sole parent now.
I'm very grateful for that. I am so grateful it's you and not AJ. Can you imagine what AJ would like to be telling Michael right now? Scott resigned as his attorney. Although I'm sure AJ's already gotten someone else to drag us into court to fight for custody of Michael.
That's not gonna happen.
I know. Alexis is an excellent attorney. She's been very loyal. Very supportive of you. And I know she will find a way so Michael can be with people who love him.
She'll do whatever it takes, you know.
It's thanks to Alexis. You're Michael's legal parent. And AJ is not going to have a chance to interfere.
I'm not interested in making you feel better for what you did.
That wasn't my intention, Xander. I meant it as a gift. I know you care about Carly.
Oh, how in God's name could you know how I felt about Carly when I didn't? You know, there were times when I thought Carly was the best friend I ever had, and there were times when she drove me crazy. You know, in some ways we were completely alike. In other ways we were total opposites. But I wrecked things with Carly. I made it about sex, and there was no way the friendship could survive. If I would have just been her friend that night, instead of letting my feelings get away, I could have talked her down, but instead I was too busy feeling used. And I tried to make our friendship into something that it was not supposed to be. And because of that now, she is dead.
Xander, Carly loved Sonny. She stormed into your apartment because she wanted to get back at him, and you knew that. And you turned her down because you were trying to help her.
No, Alexis, I let her leave when she was upset. Now, you and I both owed Carly. Do you remember when Sorrel held us hostage? She was going to kill us. And she saved our lives. And how did we repay her? By you sleeping with the man that she loved and me throwing her out when she needed me most. I'm sorry, Alexis. It was a cheap shot, and I know you didn't like Carly, but you never tried to push her away. And yeah, Sonny and Carly were how they were, and Sonny was divorced. He had every right to sleep with him. I'm just mad at myself, and I'm taking it out on you, and that's wrong. I'm sorry.
It's obvious that Carly cared a great deal about you, and I'm sure she wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
Well, thanks for the suit.
I agree. Michael shouldn't be at the funeral. Let him spend the day with Letitia. I'll come by tomorrow and tell him about Carly. I'd like you to be part of it. It might reassure Michael to hear about, from the both of us. But I understand if you can't do it. I mean, I'm...
None of this seems real to me. But I agree that we have to tell Michael. I'll support whatever you want to do. Because you are his family now.
I haven't even considered where he should live.
No, I haven't either. But you and I will be able to work something out together. Sonny?
Yeah.
You're a good father. You're wonderful. And if you want him with you, I understand.
Okay, Bobby, I'll think about it. I gotta get to the funeral. I'll see you there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Carly loved you very much. And I know why. You're a good man.
Cardi loved you too.
Hey.
Wow. Who sent those?
There's a card.
Yeah.
Well, somebody sent a funereal forest.
They're from AJ Quartermaine.
You're doing great, Timmy.
I want these flowers destroyed, not used as another arrangement, or given to anybody else. I want them burned, shredded, thrown in the garbage. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
AJ hitting the bottle again? Or is he just trying to insult my sister on the day she buries her daughter?
AJ thinks he's invulnerable. He thinks because he's married to my sister, he believes he can't be touched.
Well, I can touch him. And if he messes with her anymore, I'll be happy to do it.
Those were directed at me. He's goading me.
What's he trying to do? Get you to show up at his door with a baseball bat? Beat him to death in front of witnesses?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, if you decide to, I'll hold your coat. And if he messes with her anymore, I'll be the one with the bat in my hand.
Be my guest.
Look, I'm sorry this thing happened, but since it did, I am glad that you are the son-in-law that Bobby's left with, because I know you'll do right by her. I know you'll make sure her grandson stays close, and you will honor the memory of her daughter.
I appreciate your faith.
Jr., my former husband, is sole trustee in the event of my incapacitation or death.
You know, Alexis, you do not know him, the good or the bad. You know, you can't possibly know what he carries inside him, all those things, and what he is going through right now and feeling. You don't know these things.
I just saw Bobby at the brownstone.
How is she?
She's fighting it. She's telling herself it's a bad dream and she'll wake up. She hasn't told Michael that Cardi's gone yet. I mean, he's spending the day with Atisha, and I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but what I'm gonna say, I don't think it's gonna matter because he's not really gonna understand.
Well, you just need to reassure him that he's not going to lose you, too.
That's why I'm here.
AJ is going to attempt to have the adoption revoked, but he's not going to be able to do that because it's legal and it's signed. He signed away his parental rights. And I'm taking steps now to protect you as the custodial parent.
Thanks, but that's not what I meant. I don't handle death well. I basically don't handle it at all, and that's wrong, I know. I mean, can't really do it this time, you know? I mean, I hurt the people around me to hurt myself. I pushed them away and I shut down. I cannot shut down on Michael or on you. You matter to me, and if I ever act like you don't, you need to call me on it, okay? Because at this time, I just need you, you know, around. And so unless, you know, you decide you don't want me around or something, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
That's highly unlikely. Can I get you anything? Do you want some coffee? I mean, I can let you make it.
No. I gotta make some arrangements. You coming to this funeral?
I don't think so. I just don't think it's the right thing to do.
I understand. Supposed to tell Michael that you're dead tomorrow. I don't know how to find the words to explain the unthinkable. I mean, I think I'm probably just gonna tell him that you're in heaven with the angels, which might be a little bit of an exaggeration, because if the nuns were right and you go to purgatory first to pay for what you did on earth, that means you're gonna be there a little while. But you're gonna get to heaven eventually, because God not only sees what you do, he sees why you do it. He sees your heart, and in your heart you always acted out of love. Screwed up, crazy, wrong-headed, but who am I to criticize? I mean, that's how I love too. That's why we worked. That's why you died. It's too late to fix that, and it's too late to give you everything that I always wanted. It's too late to say everything I wanted to say to you, but I'm gonna say it now anyway. So maybe in purgatory you can hear them, and then you can smile a little bit. I respect you, Carly. I think you're smart and loyal, and you have great instincts. You're the bravest person I know and the bravest person I'll ever meet. I forgive you every screw up, every lie, and I hope to God you forgive me someday. I love you, Carly. And I am sorry I had to get shot to say it the first time. And I'm sorry I didn't get to say it the last time. But I love you. And I won't fail you. You said you wanted Michael safe from AJ, and he will be. So help me God.